Hi, I'm Rob Cram, and today we're taking a look at Cyberpunk 2077. The 1.5 update is here. So let's have a look at some of the, excuse me, groggy throat. All the excitement has got to me. So, I'm just going to load up one of my old saves sort of towards the latter portion of the game, which is going to mess things up. It's advised that you do a new game once a new patch has been released, but I'm just going to see what happens. So, first things first, I'm encumbered. All the inventory that I've got is now clogging up my, or it's too much for my ability. So I need to either get rid of all this junk. Look at all the stuff I'm holding here. I've still got quite a lot of cash, and I need to just get rid of a few items. All my stats have been reset. So if I look at the character, all of these have been reset, I think, and I need to do them again. All the perks, as you can see, 41 perk points available. So I think if I go to body, there's probably one that allows me to carry more objects. Carrying capacity, no, this should be about the weight rather than the... Let's do that anyway, see if that makes any difference. Yes, it does. Great. So now I can move better. So, you saw the video that they produced. First things first to look at, then let's get inside the car and see this first person point of view option, which now gives us a much better viewpoint. And as you can see, dashboard is better, bit better field of view here. That's pretty good stuff. Nice. Definitely a lot more immersive, and you've probably just seen there as well option to not listen to that phone conversation that's come through there. So they did actually show some of this in the video that they produced, the stream. So I'm going to get my gun out and see what happens if I start firing in the air.
Pretty old face is in for it now.
So I'm getting attacked by the bouncers. People are running away. Cars driving, so a lot more mayhem. As you can see there, a lot more. If I start shooting people,
She'll kill us.
I'm going full on cyber psycho. Right, NPC, like gang members now coming in. So another good feature is that if a gang sees you attacking their own, they will then see the gang car coming in now. They will join the battle. So I've got gang members now trying to attack me. I'm not sure what happened to the cops. Drone there. People coming up there. Look, he's walking towards me, this guy. Let's just quickly go to my inventory and swap out my grenades. Frag grenade, that's perfectly fine. Let's see if we can blow up this car here. Now you notice the cops have not come behind me yet. Oh, there he is. Okay, one's come behind me. Shoot him up. So one feature that, yeah, the cop kind of spawned in a bit there. A lot more aggressive, and I'm about to get killed. Right, so let's back myself into this corner.
Go flank, you fucking go flank. Move. NCPD, neutralizing the suspect. Moving in. Fucking auto update.
Right, I'm not doing no damage to these cops. Their health is a lot more. So you can see that they're difficulty's improved. I think they're still going to spawn in behind you. So a new feature they've added with the NCPD is that you can now hide from them rather than run away. Before you could just run away, jump in a car, drive away, and they would eventually just give up the chase. Let's just try and do that again. Excuse that image up there. So I'll just attack this NPC here, or get in her face. Let's see what happens.
Hands off.
Yep, she's getting away. Shooting down the feet. She's running off. Remember they used to just crouch down before? Right, police warrant issued. Here we go. So let's see what happens if I get into my vehicle. I'm going to stay put until there's cops around. See the cars now driving into me now aggressively as they try to escape the scene of the crime. I don't see any cops yet. Another car there has just pulled up, tried to ram me. Quite interesting. Still no cops. So I haven't left the scene of the crime. Right, there's the drone. Just shooting at me. Oh, he's killing me. I can't help. I cannot heal in the car, so I'm gonna have to get out and get rid of all this and just heal myself up first. So the cops are still on my case. I don't see them, so they haven't just magically spawned behind me here. Let's see what goes on. So keep my car close to hand. So those bouncers automatically joining in the background. Yeah, he's definitely trying to avoid the gunfire a lot better by sort of dodging, using his ability to dodge. Right, the cop drone is still here. Let me try and destroy that. Even try and quick hack that. Well, that car's definitely going to run me over. Right, I destroyed the drone. So I can, he's going for me, that car. Bloody heck. So what I could do is actually... He almost killed me, that guy. I could try and hide from the cops now. So look, I've got this wanted status. I'm staying in the area. Sort of duck down somewhere and hide. The cops will give up. Let's just get a bit of a higher wanted status. That is according to the patch notes anyway, and whether it works in practice or in this particular scenario, who knows. But I don't see any more. Right, there's a red on the radar. Someone's coming. Let's see if he's going to look through here. Nope, he's stopped. He's still looking at me. If I move up here, he's not looking in my direction. He's looking that way. Now he's looking this way. Oh, he's going to come up here. He's going to spot me if I don't get out of the way. No, I've been spotted. Right, now I'm on 2 stars. Let's hide now up here and see if they can...
Got a shotgun!
Ah, you shit out of luck!
They're shooting at me, so they just kind of basically spawned in. And it's just super tough, those cops now that spawned in there. So I'm not sure what situation, where you're going to be able to hide, how that actually works in practice, versus just running away or getting into a vehicle and driving away. Let's try that this time, see what happens. Just driving away from a wanted situation. situation. So same thing again. Oh, she's fighting back now. She's not having it. How dare you hit me? I do like the way these vehicles now react. Much better. Look at the way they just can dive at me and try and get me. Like NCP call. Right, let's get on in the vehicle. A lot of gunfire behind me. Let's go. Let's just try and outsmart them by just driving away. See, there's that drone following me, I think. Whoops, car just spawned in. Let's look behind. I'm not being chased by anybody. It's flashing. So yeah, you can still do this driving away the area.
Come on with your hands up.
They spotted me. So I guess that's one way they can fix the way that players can just drive away, by having more cops on the corners that spot you as you attempt to drive away, which makes more sense, because they would radio in that there's a cyber psychos running around or driving in a particular car, and that they should spot you. Right, it's just about to flash off. Again, they could make that more challenging by having patrolling police vehicles. Right, so I've evaded the cops there. So yeah, it still needs some work, that particular part of the game, but so far everything else works pretty well. I love the way the vehicles now are sort of getting around my car. Remember before you used to have all these traffic jams? Look, if I psychosis here, cars are not just going to sit there. I even feel someone shooting at me. Car's going to drive off. Getting out of the vehicles. A bit more mayhem. I'm going to get killed. The drone got here pretty quick. And I'm down for the count. Okay, it's pretty cool stuff. I like it. I don't know, it just feels a lot more engaging. NPCs, a lot more... Well, let's be a bit more passive now. Let's forget about the cyber-psychosis playing, and just general... I'm gonna go and walk through these pedestrians and talk to them.
I'm not afraid of anyone, you know?
So I think they've added more lines of dialogue.
Excuse you.
It's a beautiful day, huh? I don't swing your way.
But I mean, that's something you're going to be seeing
What's that?
after many hours of playing, not necessarily here. So we'll just keep walking through here, and I'm just going to go back to my apartment.
Do I make you speechless?
So as you know, there's 4 apartments you can buy now, and you can access them via your terminal in your home. The map is also different, with filtering on the map, filter jobs, service points, and your custom filters. So now I can go back to my home, which is here. I wonder if the others appear on the map. Let's have a look here. What's this? New icons as well, as you can see. And let's go to the apartment quickly, which is not far from where we are. I might as well go by foot. So they did actually say that if you're in a relationship with someone like Judy, for example, you can you can use her apartment as your own sort of apartment, and then there's obviously more romance options as well. There comes my bike. So let me call up my messenger and just give Judy a quick call, see what happens.
I was just thinking of you. And before you ask, no, you weren't wearing clothes. Heard there was some trouble in Japantown at the parade.
Yeah, that was kind of my fault.
Don't ask me how, but the second I heard, I knew you were involved.
Just wanted to talk to Hanako. Things went a little sideways from there.
Dealing with corpse? What did you expect? What else is going on besides that?
Ah, you know, same old. Rather hear what you've been up to. What's new at the mobs?
Susie isn't giving me the time of day, as usual.
Got another question on my mind.
Shoot.
It was nice catching up.
I'm right here, V. Call me anytime.
So just to show you another aspect, the time of day is now changed. You can now go to your menu, skip time to the morning. You'll see different people. So before it would just change to so we'll go to midday. Before it would just change the lighting and everything would remain the same. But now all the NPCs will have moved. The time is actually changed properly. And yeah, that's pretty cool. So there'll be more or less people around depending on the area that you're in. And yeah, that's pretty good. And look, as you can see again, and look, they got rid of the two cops that always have the same conversation at this little bar here. It's great. Right, let's head up to my apartment.
For violent gangs and drug addicts. Tao recently expressed interest in the purchase of Pacifica property with the
Well, I hope they would add some more new adverts, and maybe they have, and I haven't just seen them yet. But this is from an old save, so who knows what I'll discover. But they did say there's lots of other stuff that they haven't talked about, so we shall see. But yeah, I've got full ray tracing enabled. I'm playing it in 4K but with DLSS on auto, so it's not quite going to hit 60 FPS. The game's got a new benchmark. Here's a new sale in the store, and you can see that he's got some new weapons. That's even part of the quest item there. Lots of new mods as well for your weapons. Let's have a look what he's got here. Nothing particularly that I'm interested in. And you saw as well that they have a new knife option as well. I wonder if you can hit the range. No, you can't do that. Although that's part of the story. So let's head back to the apartment.
Hey, wait, don't go.
I've seen that guy there before.
Hey, no pushing. There's enough for everyone.
Well, I mean, it seems a lot more alive here now in terms of people around. Again, that will change depending on the time of day, so that's pretty cool. That point there. Right, entree. Let's just see if the couple is still around here. They're having that argument, and you can sneak up on the guy. Yeah, he's still here.
Why?
Take him out.
Deep shit. Hear me? Deep. Good doggy.
Right, look at this. 6 days. What does that mean? Rent overdue. There you go. On all the doors. Rent paid. That's pretty neat feature. Adds to the immersion. So that will appear on V. Look, I saved you. I helped you. What's your problem? Maybe some new posters there. Who knows? Right, let's head into my apartment. So they said in the stream that you'll be able to... Wonderful view from the apartment window there. So you'll be able to go to the actual places themselves. I'm not sure they show up on the map or they will come as part of the story. But you can also access them from the computer. And then there's this option that people have been crying out for. I can change my appearance. Which is pretty damn cool. Now she's kind of a nice little character that I made. And that lighting is definitely much better. So if we go through some of these extra hairstyles, that's a new one, because that's yep, definitely more hairstyles, which I hope they add to the NPCs as well. And so this is really nice being able to do this now. Now people say, oh, what's the point of that? You don't see the character. Well, you do see the character when you're on motorcycles, for example. Or you do see the character if you're going to go into photo mode and you want to take some pictures. There's new hair colours as well, which is nice. Good to have that option to keep her fiery red maybe. Or nice colours here, so that's great. And then you've got more makeup stuff. I'm not going to go through all of these. You can sort of get the gist of those. Come off that. Yeah, let's just come off that for now. So at least you can do that. That's good. So, stop looking. That's that's something for another video to go in depth at all those customization options. Now, what you can also do, as said in the video, that you go to the net now and you can look at the easy estates. And you can make over your current apartment for different looks. So they showed the flamingo, which is kind of pink. Let's have a look at the Lunar Tranquility for 10,000. Wow, that's a lot. It looks kind of nice. Let's buy that. And that's how it changes. Now for rent, you can buy an apartment. So let's go and see how much the corporate part. So that's going to cost about 55, and I think that's just your rent. So let's just buy the one in North. Let's say the Glen. Let's have a look at that. 40,000. Bloody heck, a lot. So I think the only one I'm going to be able to afford is that one in North side. So let's buy that. So it does say that it's a one-off payment. Okay, so here's my new look apartment now, I believe. I think, yeah, it's changed the look of it. So if we now go to the map and see if we can fast travel to our new apartment in Northside.
Oh, I thought you were someone else.
Okay, so go to the map. If you go to map. If you go to custom and just see if we can go to your apartments and vehicles. And just put that on the map. Turn that on. There you go. There's one there, and the other one is up here on the north side. Okay. And if you now put on a fast travel point, see there's one right next to it there. So if we can come out of here and go back to the fast travel point, we should be able to do it near our apartment right there. Cool. So yeah, I'm really digging this update, and I can't wait to sort of play through the game again. They've said that the whole economy system has been tailored. The amount of junk items and items available in the field have been tailored as well. The perks have been tailored. So the game's just going to be a lot more RPG. So again, let's just take a look at changing this wonderful view from here, from day to night. It just looks fantastic as always. Let's just skip time. And I like this sort of new interface here. So go to evening now, night time. That will change. Come out and you can see now. Nice little change there. Vehicles have appeared. They weren't there a second ago. And now you're getting that full glory of Night City. So let's head to our apartment. In fact, this is the same block where Judy has her apartment, I believe. Or similar. Maybe this is Judy's apartment. Yes, it is. Not that I'm in the wrong area. So will it not let me in? So I can speak to Judy in here, and I think I might even be able to do some other stuff too.
I was just thinking of you. And before you ask, no, you weren't wearing clothes.
Nothing special, same old story. I'd rather hear about you. If I wasn't always on the move, you and I could spend more time together. Enjoy life.
Quality over quantity, V. Just focus on tying up all your loose ends. Then you and I are leaving this city once and for all.
Let's talk for a little while longer, before I have to Delta somewhere.
For you, I've got all day.
Okay, well, that's cool. I can sit down. I wonder if there's going to be more interactions here with this relationship. I'm not sure as to what extent. But that's to discover through... I mean, you can sit in more places now, I believe. And I think in here, I can actually go to sleep here. Now that bed is kind of small. So another thing they added is buffs for going to sleep, which is kind of nice. Buffs for showering, and I hope buffs for... Well, that's kind of interesting. That's new. That was kind of nice. And then she's sleeping. So I've got an XP boost for sleeping now. That's nice. But I'm having a bit of a encounter with my chip. So that's a really nice feature. Sort of makes it a lot more personal. I'm with my character, and again I can jump into the shower and do that fully naked now, which is great. I wonder if you can actually still come out of that and use the no, you can't. They won't let you do that. But it's still nice that she takes her clothes off automatically. So as I was saying before, with the customization, oh, one more thing. I think you can, is there a mirror somewhere? Yep, here I can perhaps customize my character from this mirror as well. Yes, I can change my appearance. So that's really awesome. Any mirror, which is nice. You've got all these icons on the screen as well. I'm not sure if you can interact with those. That's kind of cool. So let's go to my apartment that I've just purchased. Right, so you've seen some nice stuff there. That's pretty nice. Excellent that you're able to interact with Judy in that way. And of course you're going to be able to interact with other characters as well. Right, so if you go back to the map, go to my custom filter and see where my apartment is. I think when I purchased that apartment there was a new quest that come up as well. What's this one? Meet, nope. Right, you've got one there. Mobile camp. Not sure where it is. If I come out of here. I don't know. It's not really showing up on the map at all. So maybe there's something I've not done. So if I go to my journal, there was a quest that sort of popped up. Let's have a look at apartments. Welcome to the home Glen. There you go. Track job. Rent the Glen apartment. Oh no, that's a bit. It was the one in Northside. That's the one. Track that job. Right, go to that apartment. How far away is it from where I am? Let's use a fast travel point. It's the one all the way over here. Okay, let's do it. Right, so first time we're stepping into a new apartment. This is really good stuff, and as you can see I've got the game installed on an SSD, so those load times are pretty quick. Right. You notice there's no rent signs on these doors. Kind of interesting. Unique to those kind of mega buildings. Mega apartment blocks then perhaps. So which is my apartment? Is it this one? Ah, it's got the on the little device there. So this must be it. On today. Nice. Arcade machine. Bit messy. He's kind of assuming I've lived in here for a while. So they said they added more interactions. They showed that in terms of playing guitar and stuff like that, or sort of things are shared. But this is like the most basic of apartments. It's very cramped in here. I think most that I'm going to be able to do is sleep and bathe and shower, should I say, and yeah. But you get the point. Nice apartment. And again, I think I'm able to change the look of this. Let me have a look. It's not on here actually. Look, as you can see, there's no so I have to do that from my original apartment perhaps. Interesting. So let's see what happens if I go to sleep here. So I think that pretty much wraps up what I wanted to cover in this video. Yeah, definitely a big improvement, and there's going to be more. I know there's going to be more. I've always maintained in all the videos, you can go look back at all my videos, and I did say that I was expecting them to come out with this 1.5 update with a ton of new features, and they have. They've met my expectations, and yeah, sure, things can still be improved, additions can still be made, and sort of new content added, things can be refined, and people can sit there and still suggest that, well, the game now is what the game should have been when it launched, and that's possibly a fair comment to make. But they are not charging for this DLC. It's all free updates, and yeah, that's pretty cool to have that. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm Rob Cram. This is Cyberpunk 2077 Update 1.5, and it's time to start a new save and begin the adventures of V in a new way, in a new approach of playing it, and see where it takes me.
Fuck this country.
Yeah. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching.